What's up? You gotta wear graphic tees in the summer. It gets too hot to wear a jacket in the summer. So when you can't spice up the outfit with a jacket, what do? You wear a graphic t-shirt. Because here's the thing. So the bottom line is that, okay, so I'm gonna wear a plain t-shirt because it's cold out. So it's not cold out in the summer, okay? So I'm gonna explain the scenario. Cold weather, okay. Let me grab a simple black t-shirt or a simple white t-shirt or a simple gray t-shirt, which would be pretty great because it's the color gray. What's poppin'? The thing is, I could just throw on a jacket over that, of course. I could also, I guess another point too is I can't do the hoodie and jackets combo when it's the summertime, you know. I can't wear a shirt, hoodie, and jacket. That doesn't make too much sense because it's way too hot to be wearing a jacket when it's 90 degrees. It's way too hot, of course, to be wearing a shirt, hoodie, and jacket together in 90-degree weather. Please do not do that, okay? You definitely don't want to do that, of course, dude. But, when it's summer, to spice up the outfit and make it even more exciting, then a graphic tee is the option to go for. I just realized when I said then, it made it sound like I was saying than. You know what I mean? Go back to the second. Go back to the video, future Drew, when editing this. So for editing Drew, go back to that point, okay? And show what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. So I definitely will have to include that. But there's then, and then there's then, and then there is than. Alrighty. But so a graphic t-shirt with jeans works great. A graphic t-shirt with jean shorts works great. You know what I mean? So I am a big jeans kind of guy, jean shorts kind of guy. I'm a denim type of dude. I love leather clothing pieces, like a leather jacket. But you can't wear a leather jacket when it's hot outside in the summer. So, of course, the graphic t-shirt is the option. I did a video talking about what to wear when it is too hot to wear jackets. Like, what other clothing pieces in general. Not just the shirts, not just the tops, okay? But there is something about wearing a leather jacket. It makes an outfit more exciting. But what do you do when you can't do that? Of course, a graphic t-shirt is a good option. And like I was saying, it looks good with jean shorts. It looks amazing with jeans. So I know for me personally, I love wearing jeans. So a graphic tee with black distressed jean shorts, man, that is a look that I'm going to have to do multiple times, not just one time, of course. I could, of course, do this. So this is a tip for you. And also, this is something I got to do too, is if I'm wearing a plain t-shirt, of course, black distressed denim shorts is going to make the outfit look even better versus simple black distressed denim shorts. No. That doesn't make sense. Blooper. So black jean shorts versus black distressed denim shorts. Black distressed denim shorts with a plain black t-shirt will be better than a graphic t-shirt. I mean, will be better than a plain t-shirt with simple black jorts, okay? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You just want to make the outfit more exciting. And then I meant distressed denim shorts will make the outfit more exciting, and it could be a good conversation starter. A lot of people like ripped jeans. A lot of people like distressed denim shorts, whereas simple jean shorts versus simple jeans, of course, you can talk about that. That can work for a conversation for sure. You could talk about simple black jeans, simple blue jeans. You get the idea. But it's even easier to talk about, you know what I mean, jean shorts where it's distressed denim shorts. It's even easier to talk about, which is this next point, graphic t-shirts. They are an amazing conversation starter. This isn't even just summer. This can apply to spring, fall, winter, and guess what? Summer! So when wearing a graphic t-shirt, you got to wear it some more in the summer because, like I said, not just specifically in the summer, but there's something about wearing it in this specific season because it is a fantastic conversation starter, dude. So there are certain things that are good for making conversation. I gotta film a video on what's a good conversation starter as far as fashion and style goes, okay? But yeah, man. So something like a graphic t-shirt for the summer, that's sweet because it's a good conversation starter. So what does that mean? So it starts a conversation. How so? You wear a 90s shirt. Okay, I like that band. You wear a 90s cartoon shirt. I like those types of TV shows. Someone brings that up, you know? Oh, it's a 2000s shirt. Someone talks about the 2000s shows. It's a Christian heavy metal band. Someone's into that band. You know what I mean? So it's very quick and simple and easy. You know what I mean? Whereas sitting down wearing jeans and a simple t-shirt, it's not as easy to make conversations. Of course, it is hard to make conversations in general, but I'm saying, like, if you want an easier clothing piece for making conversation, like, look, I'm wearing a Vans t-shirt. Let's chat about the Vans t-shirt, okay? Then that could be simple and make things really easy for you. You know what I mean? So I would definitely say wear a graphic t-shirt if you're looking for that conversation starter, especially, of course, like I said, in the summer when it is way too hot to be wearing a jacket. Of course, maybe something you could do is wear a graphic t-shirt with a jacket in the summertime when it's a cold summer morning, cold summer afternoon, chilly summer night. That could, of course, be an option to roll with. Now, I will say, I was saying, let's chat about this Vans shirt. So this is an example of a shirt where it's not a band t-shirt. It's not a cartoon t-shirt, but it's Vans. It's in that Vans, Converse, Adidas, Nike's realm where it's a shirt that is a brand. So I will say that this isn't one where, you know, it doesn't have that same feel to how you can start up loads of conversations by wearing a band t-shirt or a cartoon t-shirt. So this is a Vans one. I know for me, I really would like to start wearing a mix of different graphic t-shirts that are amazing for conversation. I do wear stuff like Vans shirts the Vans shirt / Nike / Converse / Adidas shirts a bit. So the clothing brands, like I said, I gave the examples, but something that I want to do a bit more of instead is wear shirts that I can strike up an amazing conversation with. There are loads of people that like 90s Nickelodeon shows. It's probably going to be something that I should honestly do. Maybe there are recommendations that you have for what would be good for the conversation starter. I know for me, when I say conversation starter, I'm not saying that you should wear these shirts to be this type of way. I'm not saying that you should be, I'm going to put a word on the screen that explains it well. But it's more so, instead of being that, it's more so because of starting conversations. So for me, a good option would be wearing a Nickelodeon shirt that's a cartoon shirt that has the characters on it. And then on the back of the shirt, it says the different names of the Nickelodeon cartoons. You know what I mean? So that's an option to roll with. I know that wearing certain hats, so this is a little off topic, okay? But wearing certain hats can, of course, be a good conversation starter, but it's just not the same as wearing a graphic tee based on a certain band, like Christian metal band or TV show or movie and whatnot. You get the idea. I know for me, the thing is, it's showing, you know how people say common interests connect with people? That's really what it boils down to. So that's a big thing. And I know for me, I'm not saying that you should only wear graphic t-shirts and be like, okay, so let's build a conversation off that. So, okay, what I mean, this sounds maybe a little confusing. What I mean is, okay, someone else is wearing a graphic t-shirt, chat with them about it. Maybe it's sports. You don't even have to be into sports, okay? But maybe it's sports, maybe it is music, maybe it is a TV show, maybe it is a movie, like somebody else is wearing a graphic t-shirt. Chat with them and strike a conversation about that. That's definitely something that I want to, of course, implement, because graphic t-shirts, I did say they're easy for a conversation starter. And I want to essentially roll with that, one, wearing graphic t-shirts that are amazing conversation starters, and then two, chat with people about the sports shirt, whether they're into racing, like, you know, they like certain racing shirts. Maybe there's a certain shirt that's not really an athlete. Like I have an H&M shirt where it's not an athlete, but that could be a good conversation starter possibly. So there's that. There's two sides to it. There's one, wearing actual shirts that are amazing for conversation. And then there's two, talking to people that are wearing, like striking up, using that easy opportunity, that simple opportunity to strike up a conversation about the movie or the TV show or the Christian heavy metal band. You get the idea. Of course, I'm not saying only talk to people that have a graphic t-shirt. I just want to put that out there. Bye.